Coach, how did you like the way your team came out with the 2 goals to start the game?
It's exactly how we wanted to start. Really fast, put a lot of pressure on them. We were fresh, from playing 5 games last week. Yeah, so we had a great start, and guys play, with a purpose early on.
Is there a lot of excitement coming into this game? I mean, getting guys like CJ back, getting a guy like Dylan Sandberg, who obviously has been out for a while with an injury. Could you feel the group getting excited to have kind of the gang back together?
Yeah, no, for sure. I think you're absolutely right. To get those guys back, I think they were excited to play first thing first, both of them being injured for a while. But I could sense during practice, okay, we're starting to get our players back from the Jets and a few guys back from the injury. So, yeah, no, I did feel that excitement during the week, and I could see the confidence going up to start that game, yeah.
Did you sense that the team wasn't going to change the game plan, even though they gave up the 2 goals, they gave up the 2-goal lead, and then gave the Ice Hogs a little bit of life? But did you feel that the team didn't really bend, and then obviously you guys got that power play goal late in that first?
Yeah, well, actually, I could. I felt like it was a trap game. It was not very physical compared to what Chicago was playing last week. Very fast, but a lot of physicality, a lot of animosity, because we've been playing those teams a lot, Chicago and Milwaukee. Rockford, we haven't played them since game 10, I believe. So, and it wasn't very physical. So I felt like okay, we started to cheat a little bit. Probably feel like we had more time with the puck. We could make plays, and I feel like we start. The first 2 goals are 2 turnover, and I feel like yeah, we did score a late goal in the first, but I feel like in the second we got back in that same groove, turning the puck over a lot in the neutral zone. I feel like we're giving them hope. Where in the third period we stopped turning the puck over. We get back to whether we carry the puck or we place the puck in the offensive zone. We got back on the forecheck, and we didn't give much in the third, but I felt like I'd say middle of the first till maybe at the end of the second, I felt like we got in that trap thinking, okay, we got time. We need to make a play every shift, and it's not how we play. It's not how we succeed, this year. So yeah, it's a tricky game. Those games that are not very physical.
How do you adjust as a coaching staff to that when you sense that your team is maybe cheating a little bit or doing things that not the Manitoba Moose way, if you will?
Yeah.
How do you, as a coaching staff, do you try and adjust on the bench in the game, or is it something that you have to wait till the intermission?
Yeah, sometimes you just have to wait for the intermission. Once you get in that group, sometimes it's hard to get out of it, and it has to come from the players first. But we did address the situation after the first period. I think they needed to realize that after the second that, okay, we're maybe a little bit more stubborn or too much, and nothing happened in the second, maybe because of that. But I feel like our team regrouped really well after the second, and get back to what we did, especially well in the first 10 minutes of the first. So, and you saw the result in the third. I thought we got away from them pretty quick, but a lot of zone time, a lot of good forecheck, creating some turnover in the offensive zone, and then we got our scoring chance from that.
Your scoring chances is one thing that Moose haven't done a lot of this year, is scoring, whether it's individually, because like I think I was saying to the guys, the top scorer in Chicago has 66 points. Your top scorer is Leon with 27. So I mean, goals haven't been come at a premium, but at the same time, you put up 7 today, it kind of moves you up. So I think coming into the game, you were at 20th. Yeah. So I mean, is that something that you think as a coaching staff you can build upon, knowing that these guys have that capability, especially as you get healthy?
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. I think there's some really nice clip, especially in the third, where we created some turnover and from our forecheck. So I think they have to realize that that's how we create offense. We create some turnover, and we have a mentality of a quick strike mentality. Once we force the other team to turn the puck over, it's not always going to go in, but at least we create some scoring chance that way, and we're doing a good job when we do play that way. So yeah, I think there's some nice clip to use probably tomorrow or next day. But it's nice to get 7 goals, but I think we're first this year as far as giving up scoring chance from the slot, giving up zone time in the D zone, and that's all we've been successful. We just can't get away from that. I thought we did a good job in the third, and when you defend well, you'll get scoring chance, and so I think with everybody coming back slowly, maybe Pogo next couple days, I think we'll start to look more like we did earlier this year.
I'm not going to ask you if it's a secret, but what did you say to Mikkel Burden when after he had to make that kind of unconventional save?
Yeah, no, I said basically trust your defense. It seems like we were not on the same page with him playing the puck beyond the net. So basically, just trust your D. Don't try to overplay. Keep it simple. Don't change because the score is 6-2. So he's got to learn too. That I think sometimes he's bored a little bit if he doesn't get any shot. But even if it's 6-2, even if you're bored, you still have to play the right way. And it's basically my conversation with him.